what's up? Yep. Oh, crazy-eyed, ratchet-head Cory Booker has staged a sit-in to protest all of the hard work that Donald Trump's been doing. It's pretty wild. As you can see, let's see, it was a complete and total failure of, looks like we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 people. We've got 16 people. I've counted roughly 16 people. And the camera had to pan in real tight, to try to make it not look so bad. If there was a lot of people, that camera would be way back. You'd see them. If them stairs were filled up, those people would be on, hey, look at all the people we've got here. Oh, my goodness. And they've been sitting out there for, at this point, it was earlier today, when this was recorded, it was 6 hours already. There he is in this little excerpt where he's going on that, I smoked a big old meth bowl before I went out here and put on a diaper and pissed and crapped myself while I was doing this filibuster thing that they wanted all the filibusters gone. Get rid of all the filibusters. We hate filibusters. Screw you in this. Oh, wait a minute. But we're going to use the filibuster. So let's use the. Anyways, but here's Cory Booker talking here. Got 16 people, big huge crowd there.
How long ago, my friend? We didn't know how long we would be out here, and now we have passed our 6th hour. All of you. And we're not going anywhere. I'm feeling strong. How are you feeling? Feeling strong.
Not too good. Not too good. There might be a few people off camera there, but for the most part, they're just a bunch of nut jobs sitting out there looking dumb as all get out. Terrible. So yeah, that's where we're at. Want to protest? In my opinion, because I'm sort of, I see what the deal is. I think Trump's doing a great job. More arrests, please. Pam Bondi, more arrests. We need to shut down more government waste. I really hope that something comes out of all what was found with that. I don't know. We do have this, though. We do have this. New details have emerged about the female pilot who was the one that flew the aircraft there's a helicopter crash, and if you watch the video, there's a video where everybody's seen it, but the airplane's flying along doing its thing. It's a big, huge aircraft, so it's hard for it to maneuver. The helicopter just flies right into it, just boom, just doesn't even change course. And I read the article, and it talks about, in the article, there were 3 other pilots. This female pilot here was accredited for having a whopping 45 hours of flight experience. 45 hours, guys. So that's one work week of flight experience. And so there's some strange. The details are a little bit strange because in my opinion, I don't think that they would purposely fly this thing into an aircraft, but it did. It looked like it just flew right into it. And it's been said that the training pilot, the one that was riding with her, was instructing her to make a left to avoid the aircraft, and she did not. And that's what's said in this article here, which to me it's a little strange because you wouldn't. What I'm getting at is we do know that there are the capabilities for these Black Hawk helicopters to be run with remote control. And it just doesn't make sense that she would disobey orders. And why wouldn't the training pilot be able to take control of the aircraft and maneuver outside of her? Okay, I'm taking control. You're not listening to me. We really, because there was a lot of time. They had quite a bit of time before this thing actually collided with the aircraft. So why this thing didn't change course is very strange. And was this thing run remote control? Like I said, the article says that she disobeyed orders. That doesn't make sense. Nobody can be that bad of a pilot. I don't even know how to fly a helicopter, but if I see it going into the airplane, I'm grabbing the controls and we moving this thing. It's coming. Something's going to happen. I'm pulling up. I'm pushing down. Something's going to happen. I'm rudder. I don't know. So for this thing to just for her not to follow orders and just boom right into the aircraft, it almost looks like it was There was some really important people on that one airplane too. By the way, that's kind of what I'm getting at. And so I just don't see that. I don't know how that she disobeyed orders. It just sounds strange to me. We do know that there are remote control operation capabilities of these Black Hawk helicopters. DEA raid busted several active duty military working as armed security for illegal alien gang in an underground nightclub in Colorado. It's pretty alarming that we have active duty military protecting known illegal citizens in this kind of way. That's an alarming thing, because if something were to happen and there was a martial law declared, how constitutional would these military folk operate? Would they be, yes, I'm doing what I'm told, or would they go, wait a minute, that's not even anywhere close to how the constitutional military works, and I'm not listening to those orders. I disobey those for the guise of, you're not doing this to American citizens. I would strongly hope that we'd have that military, but I feel like with the way I see things going, because of the ideology that's been injected in our military, they would just follow orders because they'd be part of the power structure, which is favorable to their existence in the long run. So that's quite alarming. But just a few little updates. I haven't been able to do a live today yet. My wife and I have been running back and forth. I got a lot of different things in the works in the back, and so that has taken up my time for the day. But and at 6 o'clock, I got a Zoom meeting with another group of people. Stuff really happening behind the scenes, guys. Big stuff. But we'll definitely try to cut one before the day is out, so I can touch base with all you wonderful people out there. And I thank everybody for watching the videos and subscribing and supporting the channel. But just figured I'd give you a little heads up of what's happening so far, guys. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.